Hello and welcome to day 48 of my BDS Challenge 50. I'm doing 50 sit-ups a day for 50 days to raise money for the Brittle Bone Society. It's celebrating their 50th anniversary year. Thank you for everyone's support so far. Likes, shares and retweets on social media. You guys rock. If you could sponsor me, that would be absolutely wonderful, please. The link to my Just Giving page can be found in the description section of this YouTube clip or Instagram post, which is justgiving.com/fundraising/Elizabeth-Owen8. So, first of all, sorry about that, disappeared out of view. Yeah, I must apologise for my prolonged absence. I had a dodgy hip. So I sometimes get, I call them a pre-break ache. So sometimes we get an ache of a particular part of our body and it leads to a fracture, and sometimes it doesn't. Fortunately this time it didn't lead to a fracture because it was my left hip, and that would have been a tad problematic, to put it mildly, if it went. Also this time of year it's a bit dodgy for me because of my mental health issues. And my dad died when I was 15, 24 years ago, and Christmas he was more of a kid than we were. He acted like a 5-year-old, which was a nightmare, to put it mildly. Even when I was 14, he went downstairs on Christmas morning and said, "Santa's not been." So yeah, Dad was a big kid, and I miss him a lot, and I always will. And a good friend that I used to work with, Kevin, passed away a month ago. I worked with him when I lived in Leicester 13 years ago. But we kept in touch when I left work. He was an amazing guy. He was calm, he was friendly, he was always smiling, so generous. You know, if it was getting a manic in the office, Kevin was just always a calm, collected guy, just, calm us all down basically, well, calm me down. Because when I got promoted to PA to the CEO, which was, the boss moved me up towards her, I think just to keep an eye on me, not really. It wasn't really promotion, it was just to keep an eye on me. But yeah, so Kevin and I worked opposite each other. He had that desk, I had that desk, and he was a great guy. And when I left work, we kept in touch. And although we'd not seen each other when I was in hospital 3 years ago, having my left leg rebuilt, he just turned up out of the blue to come and visit me in Leicester Royal Infirmary, which, that's the kind of guy he was. So I went to his funeral a couple of weeks ago, which was tough, but it was not it. It was, it was a Buddhist service, and it was just really peaceful and kind of felt warm. So yeah, I'm going to look into Buddhism. I practice mindfulness, and I've been thinking about looking into Buddhism for over 5 years. So I think, what I've got to lose basically. Good things that have happened. Oh yeah, I've been having a few physical health issues that aren't OI related, but that's part of the cause really, and everyone gets like problems. It's just how we rise above it and deal with it, I guess. Good things have happened. Well, thanks for the people that donated since I last broadcast whatever I'm doing here. So my wonderful mum and stepdad, an anonymous donor, thank you, and Jennifer, thank you very much. Your support is really appreciated. It means a lot to myself and to the Brittle Bone Society. I went to see Bohemian Rhapsody at the cinema, which was I loved it. Probably the best film I've seen ever. Up until that point, the best film I'd seen was Philadelphia with Tom Hanks, because I think it's not just about people with, people from the LGBTQ plus community. And discrimination they face, it can apply to any kind of discrimination. But anyway, Bohemian Rhapsody was just brilliant, excellent casting. It was just amazing. So I can't wait till it comes out on DVD, Blu-ray, whatever. Just loved it. I've always loved Queen. Grew up with a lot of Queen in the house. My dad kind of thought it was a cross between Freddie Mercury and Elvis Presley, which he wasn't by any stretch of the imagination, but had a great appointment at the Royal National Orthopaedic Hospital on Monday of this week. So the Royal National Orthopaedic Hospital, it helps a lot of people, adults with OI. So I've got an ace doctor there, and I've signed up to the TOPAZ trial, which is a clinical trial for adults with OI, which is really exciting. I might get on the 50% that just receives standard care, or I might get on the 50% that receives the drug, which is tetra something or other, which I really should know because I'm a physiologist and pharmacologist, but I've forgotten because my brain is like cotton wool. And then after the however long, I should know what I'm talking about really, shouldn't I? You receive an infusion of zoledronic acid. But for me, it isn't about helping myself. If it works, if it helps me, great. If it doesn't, so what? I might get side effects, I might not. It doesn't matter really. Nothing lost at the end of the day, is there? But my kind of point is, if I help other people with OI. There's a little girl with OI, and she reminds me so much. She lives in Wiltshire. She's 13. She reminds me so much of myself at that age, and if I can help her, that'd be awesome. And if I can help the young generation, that'd just be great. So to be on the part of the TOPAZ trial is pretty cool. Anyway, right. Oh yeah, we'll do a little toast to Kevin, my friend Kevin that passed away. So here you go, Kevin. I don't drink alcohol, so we'll toast you with coffee. I've had that many blood tests recently that I told my sister this morning that I've got no blood left in my caffeine system. Right, I thought, wouldn't it be fun if I do the planking thing and singing again? Because that was just brilliant, wasn't it? I like a challenge. So here we go. Oh, we'll move over that way a bit. We'll try not to make it too disturbing for our viewers. Yeah, that looks reasonable, doesn't it? When the day is long and the night is yours alone. When you're sure you've had enough of this life, well, hang on. Don't let yourself go, 'cause everybody cries. Everybody hurts sometimes. Sometimes everything is wrong. Now it's time to sing along. When your day is not alone, hold on. If you feel like letting go, hold on. If you think you've had too much of this life, well, hang on. 'Cause everybody hurts. Take comfort in your friends. Everybody hurts. Don't throw your hand. Oh, no. Don't throw your hand if you feel like you're alone. No, you're not alone. You're on your own. This life and the day you're not alone. When you think you've had too much of this life, well, hang on. Oh, I can't do any more. Oh, the fires are burning. That was alright, really, I guess. Anyway, let's get crack on with the press up straight away because no sit-ups even. I'm sweating buckets here, or perspiring, or whatever ladies do. Although I'm no lady. Well, I'm a lady, but I'm not ladylike. Yes, oh, the tip's over there. A bit further away so I don't headbutt it. Right, okay. 50 sit-ups for the British Society. Here we go, let's move that up there. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. My whose idea was that? Goodness gracious me. Oh. Woohoo. Gone dizzy again. Anyway, thank you very much for your support and everything. And you guys totally rock. And we'll see you another day for day 49. Nearing the goal, yay! See ya.